Hey guys, sorry about my other video not working out. I honestly don't know what the hell happened. Like, I was in the middle of editing it, the next thing I know I see all these like little yellow triangles, like the cautionary internet signs or whatever, on all of my video. I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? And so I click on it and it's like, in order to continue this, you have to delete this. I was like, okay, so I hit delete and I thought I was going to delete that little segment of the video and it's like, nope, deleted the whole thing. So yeah, and there's a bright light in my face, so you can actually see my face this time. So if I'm squinting a lot, it's because the light is actually really bright. Anyway, I actually got a message from one of you guys saying as a replacement video for today, to talk about my Valentine's Day. I don't know if they meant this today or if they meant last year or what exactly they meant. But after posting that I would put up another video, I just was like, I don't know what to talk about. Like, maybe I should do something else related to Valentine's Day, and then get a message saying, talk about Valentine's Day, talk about your Valentine's Day. It's like, okay. I don't know which Valentine's Day they're talking about, if they meant like when I was back in a relationship or they meant today. I'll just tell you both. So today I have done nothing. I haven't done anything. It started to snow and the wind is crazy, so there's no way in hell I'm going outside. And I was about to go get dinner and I was just like, oh shit. I looked at the light. It's really bright. Oh my god. But I was gonna go get dinner and I looked out the window because I hear wind. Like, I'm on the 8th floor of my building. You can hear the wind and I get a breeze on my feet, whatever. So I look out the window. I'm just like, nope. Not leaving this building. It ain't worth it. I will sit in here and eat a protein bar for dinner. So yeah, that's all I've done today, is just sit in my room and do laundry. I did laundry. But I haven't done anything. It's just another Saturday to me. But last year, February 14th, 2014, when I was in a relationship, I did have something planned. So last year when I was in a relationship, we planned stuff and I did not want to take her out to dinner because I figured like I would have to get reservation, because when I'm in a relationship with someone, I want to make them feel special on every holiday that we celebrate together, like specifically birthdays, Christmas, and Valentine's Day, and month anniversaries since we hadn't made it to a year yet. So I want to make it special, and I figured taking her out to dinner would be really hectic because every really nice restaurant is going to be booked and packed to the seam. So I'm just like, going out is probably not the best thing to do. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to make us dinner. So I did. Other than dinner, I also got her a bouquet of red roses, cliche, and I got her a really nice card. And there's actually a Tumblr post like a couple days before Valentine's Day, and she reblogged it and thought it was the cutest thing because it was something about Valentine's Day and being in a relationship with someone. And so I printed it out, cut it out, and put it on the envelope of the card. And when she looked at it, she was just like, oh, this is so cute. But yeah, got her card, roses, and what I did with the roses, I only gave her half because the other half I used the petals to spell out I love you. As soon as she came over to my house, I took her immediately upstairs and I told her I should close your eyes, I have a surprise for you. Then when she opened them, she saw it spelled I love you. So yeah, our main date was I made dinner and dessert for us, and we got my house to ourselves, because I convinced my parents to go out that night. I was like, can you go out somewhere for dinner? And my mom's like, you want the night to yourself. I was like, maybe. So she's like, okay, I'll get your dad and I to go somewhere. And I was like, yes, thank you, mother. But yeah, so we got the house to ourselves. We got like at least a good 2 to 3 hours on our own. This is the kicker. Well, there are actually 2 kickers. One is how awesome I planned this, and one of them was, okay, dinner. I made her favorite, which is lasagna. I don't like normal lasagna, which makes me very un-Italian because I'm Italian, but I made pesto lasagna. So I made pesto lasagna for the 2 of us for dinner, and I did homemade garlic bread. I made her favorite dessert, which is super complicated to make, and it's baklava. So I spent the entire day cooking dinner and making dessert and writing a card for her, and I did the clicheest thing ever for Valentine's Day. I dimmed the lights. I didn't dim the lights, I turned them off, and I had candles on the table for dinner. I put a tablecloth on the table, and I had it set up for two with the lasagna and the garlic bread, and then she didn't know what I was making for dessert, and so that was the second surprise. It was like we came back downstairs to the kitchen after I showed her the rose petal thing, and I went to the kitchen and I brought out this bread tin, and I took the tin foil off, and she looked at it, she was like that was her exact reaction. She's just like, it was the best thing ever, because she loves baklava. It's her favorite. Like, God, making baklava is so goddamn hard. Like, if you ever used phyllo dough, it's like thinner than paper. It's thinner than paper. You have to layer it like a lasagna. Like, you put the phyllo dough, you gotta butter it, and then you gotta put the nuts and the sugar and the whatever. And it was so hard, because if you rip that shit, it's like, I made like half a baklava because half the phyllo dough just kind of broke. Whatever. I even used the broken ones, and I kind of like used butter as glue to put it back together, and it was complicated. But she loved it. She absolutely adored it. There's this restaurant that it's her favorite restaurant that makes it, and I asked her, so is this as good as Milano's? And she looked at me, she's like, it's good, but it's not that good. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. Normally, like, when I make things, it's really good. Like, she said that the lasagna could have been in a restaurant. But the baklava, I'm not gonna lie, that was, I tried so hard, but it just did not work out. It still tasted good, but it just looked like shit. But, so yeah, but here is actually the kicker to, this was actually kind of a downside to what happened. We're in the middle of dinner, and when she got dropped off at my house by her mom, my parents were leaving while she got dropped off. I think you know where I'm going with this. Her mother called her in the middle of dinner asking if my parents were home. And her mom, either her volume was turned up really loud or her mom was talking really loud, so I could hear everything that she was saying. And I'm sitting there like, oh shit. And she looks at me, she's like, I was like, just tell her the truth. And she said no. And then her mom just got really mad. If I knew their parents weren't going to be home, I would not have left you there. And if you knew this, if you knew that their parents were going to be home, then shame on you. And if they knew that their parents were going to be home, then shame on them. I'm very furious. I feel like I should just come and pick you up right now and bring you home. And I'm hearing this, and I'm just like, I was about to cry. I was so pissed. Then her mom just ended it with like, I'm gonna think about it and I'll let you know. And then she hung up, and I was like, I was livid. I was so pissed off because her mom was never our number one fan of our relationship for reasons that I can tell you in another vlog if you want. I was pissed. I was trying so hard not to cry from being so angry. And she's over here just trying to comfort me like, it's okay. It's like, it's okay, she's just blah blah. And then I'm just sitting there like, if you have to go home because of this, I'm gonna say something to your mother when she gets here. Like, I was beyond pissed. And before she hung up with her mom, she asked for my cell phone number. And I was like, if your mother calls me, I'm not gonna be the nicest person. But yeah, we're just kind of sitting there. We stopped eating because we were just waiting for this phone call of whether she's gonna get picked up or not. And I'm just like, so pissed off. And her mom eventually texted her and said, you know, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice about it, and I'm not gonna pick you up. But if this happens again, you're gonna be seriously punished or something like that. And it was just a text message. And then when she read me the text, I was just like, I was relieved, but at the same time, I was like, it was just some of the things her mom did when our relationship is just like her not being our number one fan or even supporting it was just very frustrating to me. And it was very hard on her, like she has to live with her. So it was difficult, but oh, that was like 10 minutes of hell. Ugh. But after she hung up, like I calmed down and we just got back to dinner. I had romantic Disney music in the background. Like I'm playing Disney songs, like any song that has to do with like the two main characters in a Disney movie that are like realizing their romantic feelings for each other, or like just those kind of scenes is what's playing in the background. I was so cheesy. But yeah, after dinner, it was great. Like I had a lot of fun. I really loved it. That was kind of it for that Valentine's Day. I don't remember what we did afterwards. I think when my parents got home, we were cleaning up and then I think we went upstairs and watched a movie, I think. And then she got picked up, like, after that. I don't know. But yeah, that was my Valentine's Day last year. Stressful. It went from stressful because of the cooking and the baking, then to unbelievably amazing when she got there and we started to hang out, then to shit when her mother called, and then back to being just utterly amazing. But that's it. That's what happened on Valentine's Day last year. Just give it a thumbs up if you like this video, if you like me talking about my experience on Valentine's Day last year and today, even though I did nothing today. Give it a thumbs up if you just like my videos, because that means I will make more of them, and that means that I am happy. Go subscribe if you haven't, because then you'll know when these videos pop up and you'll get to see more of my face. Subscribe if you want to hear more about my English professor. Oh my god, she emailed me again today. Oh my god. Also, like or subscribe if you want to hear more about my romantic endeavors throughout my lifetime. And that's all I gotta say on it. So I will see you guys maybe tomorrow.